How did filmmaking start for you?
Um, it's something that I call inbuilt. It's an inbuilt thing. It's a talent I think I've been gifted by God.
Okay.
I actually started my career. I started my career as a Fuji musician.
Wow, really?
When I was around 6 years old, 7 years old. I was a little boy, and I got this interest in singing. But got to a level I've been having too much interest in it, and my parents be like, no, they don't want me to do music for some reasons because of my education and all that. So
Okay.
2001, I came across some set of guys that started singing again. We named our group BBK. We're then doing hip hop music.
Okay.
So due to financial crisis
Constraint.
around
Yeah.
we all had to go solo again.
But talking about filmmaking now, so at what point did you decide that okay, this is what I want to do?
I'm the artist that they will call to open stage for you. From this time, that was when I started meeting with the likes of Gabelo, Femi Adebayo, and that was how I got interested into acting.
Okay.
That was
So
I started 2008, 9.
wow, that's a long time ago. Who inspired you into filmmaking? Yeah, let me start by asking that.
A lot of wonderful people inspired me. Like
Okay.
I always say, while I was a young boy, I've been watching. I watched our Kari, the
Okay.
likes of Abasui, Gabilo, and all. You understand?
Yeah.
So, and I've got this comedy skill in me while I was a young boy, because I make people laugh a lot. So I think that I developed that interest.
So talking about the industry, how has it been so far? Because you've been there for roughly 12 years, if I'm right. So how's the industry been generally?
We thank God. The only person that can really talk about the industry is those people doing well.
What about you?
Understand?
Well, you're quite an household name. I'm sure
That's what I'm
Jigan.
saying. I'm part of those people that can actually be bold to talk about the industry how it's
Okay.
been, and
Yeah, that's what I'm
because
asking. So
we actually been through a lot, and we came out coming out to say our success story. So it's another word entirely.
okay.
The movie was another word entirely, that you need to know what you want. You have to have this talent. You just don't go there
For
and
the
say for
fame.
the fact that just for the fame, because someone has fame, someone has done, and what I understand about movies, it's the tension that you add in your mind when you want to be part of them. That is what
Okay.
exactly you get. That is what you get when you get there.
Okay, so that brings me to ask, like you've been acting for a while, for a period of 12 years, but also don't see that slogan, Show More Age Me came out that like you cut across all borders. So would you say that this slogan actually contributed to the popularity you've gathered now?
Exactly. It was Shomo Me that gave me the most limelight ever. Pushed me out to the Western world and to the other world too.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it happens like it is something I've been doing for long. All those kind of things are
Skits.
things I've been doing. I've been doing skits since
Yeah, I think I saw
way
some that
back.
you uploaded recently. That was what you
Everybody,
uploaded like
everybody,
2 days ago or thereabouts.
everybody knows me in the industry that I like cruising people, and I've
Okay.
been doing that for many. Because when I realized the internet is here and everybody is using social media to
Mm-hmm.
use
It's a bigger
to
platform.
use this to promote their platform. So
Mm-hmm.
I just thought about all the things that I've done in the past that people don't know about, and
They started bringing them back.
started bringing them back. And it was Shemo Ejimi was part of something I used to do. But what actually led to Shemo Ejimi was just during this period when our actresses are celebrating their 40th birthday.
Yeah.
So we gossip about ourselves, we talk about ourselves, we gist. So we're on one location where we're talking about some actresses that are celebrating 40th birthday. So I was just be like, I was like, you are celebrating 40th
But
birthday. Are
do you
you up
know
to
my
40?
age?
And I know you are above 40. Why are you reducing and adding to your age?
Mm-hmm.
So that was what gave me. When I started mentioning like, show more age mini, she ain't doing something, show more age mini, and
Mm-hmm. And that was how it
something popped
started.
up in my head, and I said, okay, I can make it a skit. And throughout that location, I wasn't saying anything. If anybody tried to talk to me, I said, don't talk to me, show more age mini. And I made it. I made it about it, and I posted it, and boom, that was
Great.
that was how.
Do people find it difficult to differentiate between you and what they see on TV?
Yeah, not just recently that I'm beginning to come out to let people know Abimbola Kazim is different from Jigan Babaoja,
Okay.
because that's why I had to start doing a lot of interviews to make people understand acting is make believe.
Yeah.
Whatever roles they give you as an actor, you should be
It's
able
what
to
you
perfectly
interpret.
well.
Yeah.
So interpret, and for the fact that I do gate man or comedy in movies doesn't change my personality outside the movie world. So, and I see this stigmatization as being in a lot
People's
of
mind.
people's head, like Jigan will be Jigan, and every time I try to come up maybe in a conversation with friends, and maybe I'm trying to make a point, people will be like, you started your comedy, you want to start your comedy again. I've been trying to let
Change
them
that
to sense.
narrative. Do you think most producers, directors, do you think they undercast actors at times? Because they believe that, okay, you have been perfectly interpreted this role for a while. This is what you are good at. Why not explore something else? Do you think actors are being undercast?
Yeah, I can say actors have been undercast in one way, and in the other way, I can actually say it was why we are coming up. We have wonderful, fantastic actors
Yeah.
out there before you as an young and coming. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? So there are roles that are meant for these people that are out there before. Before you hijack that role, before they will understand you can even do more
Do it.
better.
Yeah.
You have to do something that will convince them. You understand? So I think that was part of where I want to showcase what I can do.
Okay.
And when it started saying I was doing it perfectly, it was making sense, and they feel, oh, I think these guys, and I want them to know, no,
Oh,
I
really?
started with that. I started with that because I wanted to get people's attention to things I can do. So at
Okay.
some point in time, it needs to change, because I realized that even since I've been doing that, a lot of bands that have been wanting to come to work with me see me like they
They
didn't think,
didn't
they
know.
never be they didn't know what I can do. They don't know maybe I can take their brand beyond their expectations. So it's
Okay,
high
so
time I need to
what
let.
has changed since you made that video, since you posted about it, that producers need to do more, they need to see what you're capable of? Have you been seeing producers coming to say, okay, I have this role for you, or can you do this role? Has anything
Yeah,
changed?
even before I made mention of that, I've been, even on
The
my own
post.
movies, I try. Even before the post, even before I've done my own movie
Okay.
that I play another role entirely, that is disabled. Even that was my story. I play a very emotional role. You understand? And people saw it like, wow. So I've been doing different. I've done some English movies as well. I've done some English
Oh,
movies as
really?
well. Yeah. So
No,
I'm hoping, and I've been sensitizing people to let them know. No,
you can do
anytime people
more.
call me, you are coming to do Gate Man in my film, I say no. I'm sorry. I don't want to play a Gate Man for
Get
some
mine
time now.
anymore.
Yeah. If you think I can play another role better, please
Call
involve
me.
me.
Okay, so there's this thing I've noticed in the industry generally, looking at the Yoruba and the English, you see movies getting international recognitions, they're getting international partnership. they're getting brands, they're getting banks, different banks supporting their projects. But this oftentimes doesn't work out for the Yoruba genre of movie. What would you say the problem is or how?
It's still about the Yoruba part, the the speaking the language that we speak. And English is a general word that
But most of the time, even our
everybody.
movies now is saturated with, because you watch a Yoruba movie, but most of the time, what they speak is even English. I don't know if you've noticed that,
Yeah,
because I have noticed it over
yeah,
time. So it's a mixture of both
and
Yoruba and English. So do you think that's a
yeah,
factor?
but that's the factor because, like I said, Nigerians and maybe Africans, we judge easily, as in we assume a lot, like, okay, if that as an actor, as Yoruba, even not for me, even as not for me as Jigan Babaoja, I can tell you a lot of people still believe some actors, like my senior colleagues or my junior colleagues, can't communicate in English.
Wow.
Yes, that's to do with a lot of
So they already have that impression about them. So there's no point coming to approach them.
yeah, yeah, because they believe this the brand they want to push out there needed more of to sensitize people, talk to people from the both sides, Yoruba, and the best way to communicate with every one of us is English.
Okay.
So they will accept the English speaking more than the
The
Yoruba.
Yoruba. Another thing I would say I've noticed again is now, because going back in the day, maybe because now we've gone beyond DVD or CDs. Now YouTube is there. You can, as many as possible videos that you have that you want to put, you have the capacity to upload 100 videos in a day as long as you have a content. So now the industry is so saturated with different movies. Some you watch, you don't even get to know, like you don't get the message, you don't know what they are passing. All you see is just people with flashy face, makeup, hair on your screen without a plot or something. And many people believe that this is because if you have your money now, you can easily become a producer. I have my money. I have a money for somebody that I can engage, that, okay, I need to produce this movie, and I become a producer. Is this a challenge?
Yeah, because it's a very big challenge that we need to our association need to work on. Like I've told a lot of people that if you are coming and say you want to be part of us, you want to become an actor, you should ask yourself, do you really have this talent? Do you truly have this talent? Do you really have passion for what you want to do? Don't, because of the fact that Jigan Abaja is now popular,
Yeah.
that is now not just want to come. Yeah, if you can come there and end up going to debt, using your money to produce movie when you don't know how to go about it, and that has been what has been disturbing and giving us bad impression out there, because a lot of people are just coming into the industry, they know nothing about it,
They don't know.
and they just want to have the fame. They don't care if their money is gone or they don't get the refund in return. They don't get the amount of money they've spent on that movie. They don't care. They just want their faces to continue to
Be on
be
that
on the
screen.
movie.
Well, was there any time it limited you to some certain roles? Or was there any time you feel that you should have done this where nobody came for you? Has it ever been a constraint in this industry?
My ability has never limited me for anything, because I never created that thing
Impression?
to happen. Because I've been coping, I've been handling myself while I was a young boy since it started. Because when I was a young boy, when it happens around when I was 8 9 years old,
What
it
actually
was through
happened?
injection.
Oh,
It was so, and
wow.
during that period, as I was growing up, I was getting bullied all the time. I get bullied in school. I got depressed
And how did you deal with
as a
that?
young boy. I got depressed. So I now realized every time people bully me and I get angry or I start crying, they want to do more of that because they
The
see it
beliefs,
gets to me.
yeah.
What I now do is I feel okay, if they try to bully me, and I smile about it or joke about it myself, I think they will stop. That was how I was able to get over it. And anytime people try to bully me, I say, "Ah, look at you." I even talk about my disability. I will laugh about it, and you'll be like, "Wow, this guy is crazy." Does he? And that was
Well,
I was
for
able
how
to
long did you deal with that before you got the courage?
for a long period of time, a very long period of time, because I was I was depressed, and for this reason, I hardly go out. I don't want to go to where people bully me
People,
because
yeah.
this of where to go to. So it affected me for so long. But I thank God I was as a young boy, I was
And I'm
courageous
even
to
sure
know.
most of them will be proud of you now.
Now everybody wants to be my friend. Everybody wants to, I thank God. I thank God because it was God that did it. Because as that you as that as at that age, how
Yeah.
do I that idea of handling myself without letting anybody? I didn't go to any counseling. Nobody counseled me. I just thought
You
to
were the
myself like
one
this is
that
real.
fought within you, like this needs to stop, and which you did.
I was I, I was determined, so, and I was then ready to do anything any able man can do. I play football, I play table tennis, I do anything. I make
Wow.
you see things I can do. So I got out
You've
of it.
always been a fighter.
And,
All right. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. I appreciate.
all right,
So this is where it ends. Once the editing is out, I'll definitely share it with you. Thank you so much.
all right. Thank you.
Do have a
God
great
bless you.
day. Yeah, bye.